Welcome to Module 2, where we will discuss what is a credit score and a credit report. Ready to open a line of credit or make a big purchase? Then let's talk about credit score companies. Credit scores are calculated by two companies, FICO and Vantage. Both companies use similar inputs like age and credit history to calculate their scores, but the results will have slight variations. Both FICO and Vantage have a credit score range from 300 to 850. Here's the breakdown of each category. 300 to 579, very poor. 580 to 669, fair. 670 to 739, good. 740 to 799, very good. And 800 to 850, exceptional. The average credit score in the U.S. is 714 based on FICO's methodology and 701 from Vantage. As we learned earlier, there are three credit bureaus, Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, that use your FICO or Vantage score to help create your credit report. A credit report is more comprehensive than a credit score as it includes more information on your financial habits and standing. When applying for a very low limit credit card, like a retail store card, a company may only use your FICO or Vantage credit score to approve your application versus a full credit report. But if you are financing a car or a house, a full credit report will be required by the lender to determine if you are approved for the amount requested and to decide the interest rate you will pay. So what is on your credit report? All debt, your account standing, any bankruptcy and liens, any late payments, loan applications, personal address history, credit utilization, and credit history length. Let's look at a few of these more closely. First up is debt and standing. Credit reports include all debts owed, often for the last decade, and how well you managed those debts. For example, did you pay on time? Did you default on any of these loans? Typical debts that are captured on credit reports include car loans, mortgages, and credit cards. Next, each account will be reviewed based on its standing. An account is considered to be in good standing if it has no negative payment history, past or present. This is why it is so important to pay your bills on time, as even one late payment can be considered potentially negative. Bankruptcy is a major financial event that will impact your credit score, typically dropping it 100 to 200 points, pushing you into the fair or very poor categories. With diligent effort, you can improve your credit score in 18 to 24 months, but the bankruptcy will stay on your record for 7 or 10 years, depending on the type. A lien is a claim against assets to satisfy a debt that has gone unpaid. Only statutory or judgment liens negatively impact your credit report. If you've fully paid off a lien and received a release, it will be removed from your credit report 7 years after it is paid. Late payments can affect your credit score up to 100 points if the company you are paying reports to credit bureaus. It will take at minimum 3 to 5 months of strong on-time payment history to repair your score. Loan applications is next. Applying for a loan will reduce your credit score by only a few points, as it requires a hard inquiry versus a soft inquiry. We will cover more about these types of inquiries in Module 5. And finally, credit history is a component of your credit score and report. The longer your history of managing credit appropriately, the better your score will be in this category. In conclusion, a credit score is one component of a credit report. Key credit report components include debt, standing, bankruptcy, liens, late payments, loan applications, and credit history. And finally, the big three components that negatively affect your credit report are bankruptcy, liens, and late payments. If you manage these components of your credit report rigorously, you are on your way to a successful financial future.